Good morning, my loves. How are you? Okay, it's been a minute since I've been here. Excuse me. And we'll talk about that later. Today we're going to talk about Flutter Lash. No, we're going to talk about FlutterHabit. See, I don't even know what it is. And it's a lash system. So, plan to start this video taking off what I got on. So, I do have some on. And so this was my second try. The first try was a disaster. Like, it was so bad. The first time I tried to record it, and it was so bad I deleted it. And I gave up. I didn't even finish them. And then the second time I actually got them, but I didn't record. So we are going to record doing these. So what I thought I would start with is removal. So here's the plan. I'm going to put the stuff on. We're going to remove them. We'll talk a little bit about it. And then I'm going to go wash my face, get cleaned up, probably shower, whatever. I'm going to come back quickly or not. And then we're going to put them on. Okay? I'm still looking for the lashes to wear to Jamaica. That's in a couple weeks. And these might very well be it. So these that I put on, this one's the better one because I have lost like the inside of these. Put them on Thursday. Today's Tuesday. And I started losing them yesterday. So it's not bad. I might have to take them to Jamaica with me to... just realized my microphone's not on. I apologize. I'll fix that. But, yeah, I might have to take them with me to Jamaica. There we go. Hope you hear me better. But, we'll see. I'm going to try something a little different, see if I can make them longer. And we'll talk all about that in a moment. So here are FlutterHabit. First, I haven't even done my introduction. It's been a little bit since I've done this. I've had a lot of pre-recorded stuff because I knew I'd be out for surgery. And I'm back. But we'll talk about all that next video, which I plan to do one tomorrow with some new makeup I got. Or a new palette. I don't have a lot of new makeup, obviously. But I did get bored in the hospital and buy stuff. But mostly makeup. Anyways, my name is Erin. This is Angel's Beauty with Erin. And I welcome you all. So, I'm mostly doing Get Ready With Me videos at this point. I do have other interests and things going on. We just aren't there yet. I'm just now getting better. So it's been a long, almost 10-month struggle trying to get me better. Now that I'm getting there, hopefully I can get back to where I was, which means my other channels, but no promises. So anyways, thank you for joining me. For those of you that have been with me from the beginning and continue to stay with me, thank you from the bottom of my heart. There have been many times this sitting down, talking to you, talking to myself, doing these videos have actually saved my life when I was at my lowest and at my sickest. But let's just go on. So thank you for joining me. If you're new, please like and share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. I'm not a bad person. I'm kind of crazy, kind of weird, but not bad. So we'll talk about these lashes and how I ended up with 3 packs of them later. This is what I bought to begin with. So, when I put these back on later, I'll show you all these and show you what my thought process was when I bought them. And my plan is to probably buy more, though. When I show you these, you're going to be like, Erin, you don't need any more. And you'll be absolutely right. But, you know. And it comes with, or it didn't come with, I bought the glue. So this is the glue that you're supposed to go with it. It's called Made for This. I really don't like it. We'll discuss that here later. I don't think it's the glue, but the application. And I'll tell you what I want to do different. And then I also bought lash removal balm. Now, like I said, they're coming out on their own, so I don't expect to have any problems getting them off. Like this one's like barely hanging on. Yeah. Can you see? But I don't want to pull them because I don't want to lose my lashes. So, oh my gosh, my hair's a mess. When I come back, I'll have that fixed. I have an appointment with my stylist this Friday. I definitely need it. You know, I had to cancel my other appointment because I was in the hospital for surgery. Okay, so lash removal balm. Do it yourself lash extension removal. And there's no directions. So let's look at it. I literally kept the box thinking there would be directions. And it's literally a balm. It's all oily. So we'll just put it on. We're going to try it. I did get a Q-tip thinking that that would help. Probably will. So let's just go for it, right? We're in this together. We are learning together. That one, like I said, is going to come off pretty quickly. So I'm going to just talk a little bit about them. The first time I did these, I got so much glue in my eyes. It was crazy. I'm really surprised it didn't hurt, because I had that much glue. Now, I do not know if these are savable. These that I'm wearing are the shorties. I tried the Sweetheart first, and I'll show them in this package over here later. I really didn't think I liked the shorties, but I thought they were actually really nicely length for an everyday look. So I may end up buying a pack of the shorties. Okay. Okay, so like I said, there's no directions to this. I will say this one right here that's getting ready to come off, my first night, my eyes watered all night long, which was so weird to me because my eyes don't water when I'm sleeping. I mean, through the day when I'm out with allergies or whatever, yeah, but not when I'm sleeping. So it was really weird. And it was really no shock to me that I woke up and this little portion here was laying on my bed. There's something all over this. I can't get it to it's like tape. So, yeah. But I brought it in here and I was able to just attach it back, and it hadn't moved until, like I said, till now, where you can see that it's starting to come off. So, yeah. I don't really know. Let's look at, well, I'm letting that set. I'm going to pull it up online and let's see. Where's the FlutterHabit? There it is. They have merchandise. Here's the lash removal balm. Let's look it up and see what it says. How to apply thoroughly wet your eyelashes with warm, oh, I didn't do that. Let the balm soak for 1 or 2 minutes. With wet fingers, gently rub your lashes and up and down until they come off. No tension, never pull or tug. All right, so I did not have wet lashes and I don't have wet hands. It's okay. We do things crazy around here. We wild like that. Sorry. Yeah. So I'm just going to start rubbing. I'm just going to kind of do a motion like that. So you can see, oh, wait a minute, something fell. Aha, I got one lash to fall. And like I said, I don't know if we can save these. I'm going to put them back in here though. And hopefully, if I can, I'd have to really wash them though because they have the remover on it. And I don't know where it came from, which is another that came from the middle. So it is coming off really easy now that I've let it sit there. I don't guess the cold or the water made. I don't think I'm going to get these to stay, but we'll put them in here. And this one that has been hanging on for dear life doesn't want to let go. All right. So the reason I'm going, obviously I need to shower. My hair's a mess. But I want to make sure I get all the glue and stuff out of my lashes before I put the next set on. So that is why I'm going to take a quick break. Wow, that one came off in one big segment. There's actually 3 pieces to this one. That's interesting. And that might be all of them because the others already fell off. Okay. So I see a lot. Nope, those lashes are from the FlutterHabit. Okay. So I'll try to stick those up because they're going to fall right off. It's all right. It's all right. We'll look at that later. Let's wipe this off. And then, like I said, I'm going to go shower. Try to remove excess glue. And I also used a bonder. So I've got lashes coming up, but they're not actually my real lashes because they're way too long for my real lashes. But, okay. I do use a bonder, so I want to make sure that's off as well. And I'll explain why I do that. But until then, I'm going to disappear on you and I'll be back shortly. Hi guys, I'm back. Okay, I'm exhausted. I'm still at that point where I'm up too much or, I'm doing too much, gets me very, very tired. I'm also at the point, like a shower just blows me away. So, bear with me as I work through this. Okay, so let's talk about FlutterHabit. I had never heard of them. My hairstylist, which is also my lash tech, when I got them last, as you all know, I had to take them off because of an allergy. I have developed some kind of allergy, which really sucks because, man, having those lashes were so convenient when I went on vacations and whatnot. So I was talking to her after the last disaster, and she's like, well, I use this brand, FlutterHabit, when I want to do my own. She says, because I don't always get them done. So you should try them, see if it helps. She said they're easy, you're not getting glue. See, apparently right in here is where I get very sensitive. It kind of swells up, it turns pink. And it does that a lot when I'm wearing regular lashes too. So, I've noticed it. I'm like, okay, we'll try them, you know? I'm sorry you can hear my dog. I said, so we'll try them. We'll, what do I got to lose, right? They're kind of expensive. I take that back. They're really not. And I say that because I can spend up to $10, $20 for lashes for one set. I have spent $25 for a set of lashes. And they even go higher, right? So when I first I bought the collection, which I wasn't sure what I wanted. I knew what I thought I wanted was the Wink because it's a cat eye, and I still really like it. I haven't used it yet, but I thought, well, you know what better way, instead of buying a thing of Wink, let's buy a collection. It's called the collection, and it is, and these might fall out, okay, and it's a bunch of different ones, right? So this is the shorties that I just took off. This is the sweethearts. This is the one I tried to put on, and it was a disaster. I will probably try them again at another point. And then we've got the Wink. This one right here is the one that I thought, and I still think I'll love because it's a cat eye. And then there's, all right, where me at? The Happy Medium. This is the original, and they're pretty full. And then the Flirt, which are very full. Okay, so I got that. And like I said, I wanted to try the Sweetheart first, completely screwed up, couldn't do it. So I put the shorties on, and I really liked them. I'm very shocked. I really liked them. But the wink. So here was my thought. I would try the wink to see if I like it, and then I'd buy more to come in when I go to Jamaica. But they had some limited edition come out, and I bought 2 of the limited edition that I kept seeing people wearing, and I absolutely loved. So I still haven't bought the wink. I probably will, and I'll probably buy the shorties too. But, and I should tell you, these are $29 something, $30 for a pack of this with however many lashes are in it. I'll have to count in a minute. So I bought 2 of them, Snowdrop and Primrose. So their limited edition were birthday flowers, I believe. And they had 5 that come out, limited edition, and everybody was talking about how great they were. The one that everybody seemed to love, and I can't think of its name, it starts with an H, Hawthorne? I thought it was too big. Like, I thought, whoa, those are huge. But I could be wrong. So, 1, 2, 3, you get 6 pairs for $30. Okay, so when I say that they're expensive, they're really not. Not at all. Like, my velour, 1 pair is $24. 6 pair for $29, $30. Okay. And then, of course, I bought the glue and the remover. But, so my first order with this and all that was $50. And then I bought the 2 of these and another $50. I won't need lashes for a while, especially if I continue these. So this is the Snowdrop. The band is thinner, which I like. I think I could probably trim the inside of the lashes to make them a little bit more of a cat eye. Because it looks like, and I doubt you can see it, but it looks like the first one's really long and then the second one is shorter. So, yeah. This is a January flower. Didn't know that. But it tells you right here. And then this one is Primrose. It's February, which I'm February, and I knew Primrose, Violet, and there's one more, Orchid. Is it Orchid? No, Iris. Are the 3 flowers for February. Now, this one, I don't think I'll be able to trim the inner eye. It's not going to be a cat eye, and they are much thicker. So, might be a good thing, might not. Because the Sweethearts that I totally screwed up on were thicker. The ones that I got on were thinner. So I'm thinking, I should have put some makeup on or something, shouldn't I? I'm just sitting here all barefaced. Haven't even put any, I haven't even put on my serum, so sorry. Anyways, I got distracted. I think this is the Snowdrop is the one I want to try for Jamaica. If I put them on, see how I like them. If I don't like them, next time, I got like 3 weeks to decide. So I'll get this and then the Primrose. And I'll have to decide between them because like I said, if I take the Wink, which I think I'm going to love, I don't have extras in case I have something and it comes off and I need to replace it. Because that's the best thing about this is I got replaceables. Okay, so let me talk about the made for this Flutter glue. FlutterHabit glue. The glue itself is fine, but what I don't like is it's a squeeze and I just get glue everywhere, all over the place. So I'm going to try today with my velour lash glue that I use for my falsies or my, what do they call them? Strip lashes. Because it's got this little, and I could be more precise. So I think it'll be fine. And then, okay, after the first time, I struggled like crazy trying to get them to work. Then I went and watched some videos and a couple people had tips, this, that, and the other. I haven't tried all of their tips, but one thing that I saw was to use this bond. And I've tried this before. This is the Falscara and with Kiss, I think. Kiss, pretty sure it's Kiss. And I didn't like them at all, but I thought, and I know I did it wrong because I used too much of the bonder. So I thought, well, I'll use the bonder this time and just do it very, very lightly just to help attach. And the one thing I didn't do last time with the shorties that I'm going to do this time is I want to seal them to see if I can make them last longer. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to jump right to it. I also use this, but I keep my cellar water down here, and I keep it inside to help keep the glue off. And then I'm going to wipe it off after every use to make sure all the glue is off of it. Because that was another thing I did wrong. I mean, I had glue. Dude, it was bad. Like glue everywhere. It was. Okay, so let's just jump into it. I'm still so new at this. I am probably going to screw up something awful, but we're going to do it together. So when you do these, don't look at it this way. Turn it this way. That's your right eye, that's your left eye. I'm just going to, when you take them off, they tell you to squeeze at the bottom, which I have a hard time doing, and just gently pull. As you can see, I'm doing a great job. Okay, here we go. We're getting it. We're getting it. No, we're not. Let me... Well, that is covered in glue. We won't use that because there's no need to start off in a bad... Let's see. Now, I've got so many tools. You would think I'd be able to reach down here and grab something. I can. I just never grab what I want. Okay. So we got one off. And this is what one of the segments look like. Okay. And what they tell you to do is just gently take the end and pull off any excess glue. Okay. From where it is attached to the card. And then there's little ends that you need to trim too. They're that little lash part that's just a little over. Tell you to trim that. Now, that's all I'm going to do for the outer and inner lashes. Okay. And I'm going to put them on my card, and I'm going to put them on here the way that they're going to go on my eye. So that's the outer. So the inner ones, a lot of people talked about overlap of the bands, and to keep that from happening, to trim them. Not trim them, but cut them in like half. So that's what I did with the shorties. So I'll do it again. Do I think I need to on these? Maybe not, because these bands are so thin, but we're going to do it. I just wonder, I kept hearing something really funny. My daughter just come back from the store and bought the dog's toys, and they are squeaking them. Okay. So if you hear something, that's probably what you're hearing. God, I don't have enough room for these big old boards. That's my problem. And last time when I did this, I was able to, I didn't need all the pieces. So I thought that was interesting. And I just cut it right in half. And then I drop them. So cut it right in half and end up with two pieces. And a piece of hair on it. I don't know where that black piece of hair came from. Had to be my daughter. No, actually it's part of it's a lash. That makes sense. Okay, so what this ends up being, there are 4 sets in here. And I am creating 6 by cutting the 2 middle ones in half. Oh, come on. Be nice to me. Okay. Thought I was going to ruin that one. So this is the one I was talking about. I might cut the little bit of the outer to make it more of a cat eye. Okay. Yeah. I like the cat eye look. Okay. So now, try to show you this without spilling them everywhere. But there's my lashes laid out. This is the outer to the inner. Now, I've got to pick them all back up and put glue on them. And I'm going to put glue on them and let them sit there for a minute. While I do, I'll curl my lashes, brush them out, make sure there's nothing in them, and then put a little bit of bonder on it. And then we're just going to put them on, and I'll tell you how we do that as we go. Okay? Oh, good Lord. When I tell you I am wiped, I mean I'm wiped. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Okay. I'm just going to pick them up with my finger. And I'm sorry you might not be able to see this. I'm going to try to show you. Now, this is different than regular lashes because you want it on the inside. The inside is what's going to catch the eyelid. You don't want it on the outside because that goes in your eye, I found out. Yeah, sure does. So we're going to put some glue. Okay, and it's going to look like that. And we're just going to do that for, shit, I just dropped glue everywhere. I don't think it got on a lash. It went inside my box, so, but it looks like it landed beside a lash. Shit, stop it. This to me is the worst part because they have a mind of their own. And I do have my ceiling fan on, which is a mistake. I found that out last time and I forgot and just left it on this time. It's finally gotten hot and I am not normally like a hot person. Like I stay cold, but when I get hot I get miserable. But to be fair, I'd rather be hot than cold. Okay, so let's just finish this up real quick. Okay, got the glue on. Needs to set for a minute or so to get nice and tacky. Same as you do for regular false lashes. I'm going to curl my lashes. And I should have got my little heated curler out. Didn't think about it. That's my fault. And I do want to say I haven't bought any. And I'm not sure I would because I like the black. But they do have these lashes. Not all of them. But there's a good selection of these lashes in brunette. If you want to do this, but you're not like, you want more of a natural, I guess. Depends on, you know, your coloring and your preference. They do have all these in natural. So now I'm taking this and I'm just going to wash. I want to go ahead and soak that one too. We'll wash it after it's said and done. Okay, I got glue all over my hand, so everything's wanting to stick. Okay, now I'm going to take the bond and just lightly put it on my lashes, like a mascara, but just very light. And that was not light. Mostly at the base, because that's where the lashes will stick. So these are lashes that go on the outer inside. That doesn't make any sense. It's going to go right here. Okay, it's on the outer. So now I'm going to take the lash. I need to make sure I get it. This is another thing I struggled with, is positioning. Because it is completely different than, what is that? Shit. A false lash. Okay, the glue is definitely tacky because it is sticking to my fingers. Here's the lash. You're going to take your other hand and gently pull up. And then just, see, that's what happens when it's Why is it sticking to my brush? It's okay. It's sticking to my... I don't know why, because I just wiped all that off. Okay, let's try this again. All right. Nope. I don't know what to do because this is sticking. I need a new... I don't know if this is going to be any good or not, but we're going to try it. Okay. I'm going to re-glue that, put a little bit more glue on it, and figure out why my tools are not working. Because it's pissing me off. Because I cleaned it. Still not having the same trouble I had last time, or the first time. I did have this trouble the last time, but I mean, I think it's a matter of just figuring it out. This is the second time I'm trying, well, this is the third time that I'm trying to do this successfully. So, bear with me. We'll get it. I have faith. Okay. Probably should try it not on a cotton. I'll just use my pants because I think the cotton's sticking to the... Okay. All right, got it on. And when you get it on, leave it. Don't like do a bunch of stuff to it. Here's the next one. And you want to go as close as you can, maybe overlap a little bit of the one you just put on there. Okay. Okay. So once you get into a rhythm, it's not bad. It's actually just getting the rhythm started. Shoot. Get in there. Okay. I shouldn't have spoke. Okay, so I got some glue on this again. Just wipe it off. When you start feeling the glue, just wipe it off. Now, yeah, we'll go one more. It looks like I might use all of these. Okay. And then the inner. And you just barely tap it to make sure it's on. Now I will say it looks like I did these a little better than the last ones because you can't see the What am I thinking? You can't see the band. All right, let me get the other set together. I'm going to take them, trim them, doing everything, and I'll be right back. Okay. Excuse me. I got the pieces out and glued. Last time I think I did them backwards, and I started to lay them out that way again. So that's unfortunate. I'll have to really remind myself what's the right way. But that's me. That's getting used to it. That's the whole process, you know. And I'm going to say, I've got so much glue on my hands, like I've never had that problem happen with regular lashes. So also I want to say, when you're doing it, I am a disaster waiting to happen. When you're doing these, I like to go in and squeeze them after they've been, you know, glued on there long enough that it's not going to come off. See, that one still might. Fuck. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Okay, so we'll give that a little bit more time. Okay. Don't do that either, because you'll blow your lashes. I'm having a moment. I just blew one. Thank God it's still there, but I just blew it away. Okay. Bond. Again, you don't have to. I'm telling you, or I'm showing you what works for me. A lot of people don't. They just use the glue. All right. Now, this is the problem. I have to go across my body to do these. You all know I struggle with my left eye. Okay. I personally don't think I would like the brunettes. A lot of people do, and a lot of people were very happy that they had that option, and that's great. I mean, I know technically I've got blonde hair, which you all can obviously tell is not real. Okay, so there's going to be a piece in this one that I won't use, which is fine. I gotta laugh at myself for a minute, because I sit there and said that my left eye is my worst eye. And other than just poking myself in the eye with my tool, I didn't have any problems. Though I do think I don't like that. Okay. My eyes start watering. There it is. Now, what do y'all think? So, this one little piece that I didn't use, I'm going to just stick it back on the, it's a Lone Ranger. I need to get a little shelfie thing for these. Okay, so now, this side obviously has set longer than this side, but I'm still going to go in with the sealer, and I've not used this, so I don't really know how it works. And pretty sure it's the inside I'm supposed to seal. My bottom lash wants to be attached to the top. I'll have to get that off. Okay. All right. Oh, hi. Now, again, a couple things. The bond and sealer is something I do. Not everybody does. The glue, like I said, they've got the FlutterHabit. Why do I keep saying FlutterHabit? The FlutterHabit glue. And it worked. I just didn't like it because it was, you have to squeeze it and then you squeeze too much and blah, 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 blah. I like the control I have with the little sticky thing. Even though, did I have control? Because I'm literally wearing so much glue. It's ridiculous. What do I think of these lashes? They're obviously a little bit fuller than the shorties, but I don't think it's bad. I think they look pretty good. I can still wear my glasses. There's nothing, I blink and I don't hit my glasses. I don't feel, they're not up here. So yeah, I think these are good. We'll wear them for a couple days to see how I like them, and they could be my Jamaica lashes. We'll see. Now, I am in a Facebook group for FlutterHabit. It's very good. They have great tips and tricks, and you can share and ask and talk and blah, blah, blah. I don't do a lot of any of that, but I do listen. And one thing they said is that you can put makeup on immediately after doing this. I, however, I'm going to wait 24 hours. What is on my lash? Okay, got it. And then I'll do it. I will say, when I wore the shorties, I did have mascara on at one point in time. And it was a little bit different. I felt, didn't like the way it applied very well, because when I put it on, I felt like there was a gap. But that's me. I'll figure it out. But I did have them on. I was able to clean it off with no problem. So I'm excited. Let's see what this does. So tomorrow I'll be back. I have a new palette I want to show you guys and play with. And until then, though, thank you for joining. Let me know if you have any questions, thoughts, or anything. So thank you for joining me. And until next time, goodbye.